Welcome once again to the BCHS Bear Network. I'm your host, Gary Ownbey. We're talking today with another one of our coaches and some players, and that is about tennis, boys and girls tennis. Welcome, Franklin Elrod, to our show today. Franklin, glad to have you here. Talk about your program, and first off, introduce who you brought with you here today.
All right, well, this right here is Jay Standridge. He's our number 3 boy. And we have Christina Keenum, our number 1 girl, and Trace Benton, our number 2 boy.
So what grades?
They're all seniors.
All seniors. So you're looking to them to, hey, lead the way and keep the team fired up and
I'm
everything.
Expecting a lot. Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes.
This year, how many do you have all together in your program?
We have 19 total.
19. So you have 1 through 6 girls and boys, and then you have their backups, I guess, or whatever you refer to them as, subs or whatever?
Yeah, well, even the top 6, sometimes, a 7, 8 may play doubles. So you don't have to play top 6, and you may play top 6 singles, and you may play your 7 or 8 and some doubles. Sometimes maybe your 5 or 6 won't play doubles, so it just depends.
What does if you have a full-blown match with a team that's, everybody's got a full team numbers, how many matches do you play?
9 total matches, 6 singles, 3 doubles.
Then you do the same for the girls?
Same for the girls, yeah.
So there's 18.
18 matches, yeah. It could be a long night.
Yeah, I bet so. And where will you be playing at?
We play our home matches at Tinsley.
What Tinsley?
And a shout out to the City Rec Department. They've been very generous to let us use those courts. So,
what's your season look like as far as scheduling goes? When you start playing, when the first match?
We actually have a boys only match, kind of a warm up match tomorrow against TCPS. They ended up not having a girls team. We just found that out today, really. So, and then we open our district play up with Chattanooga Central Thursday. They also don't have girls. So really the main opening is going to be next week, but we're going to be playing 2 to 3 times a week from now until the 1st of May, until the tournament time starts.
And where will the postseason be held at then when it happens?
They really haven't determined that. Usually it's in Chattanooga at the Champions Club, but with the COVID, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't end up at a couple of different locations. We may end up at Tennessee Wesleyan, and there's another park in Athens. So we got to sit down and figure that out.
Well, Trace, let me start talking to some of these players here now. Trace, you're a senior. You've played 4 years here at Bradley, I guess?
I have not. This will be my first season playing tennis.
Your first year?
Very excited.
Now, how did you get drafted into playing tennis? Is that the story you told me?
Yeah. Well, it's
go ahead and tell us again.
Kind of funny. So I played baseball for my first 3 years here, and so then kind of got burnt out on that, and I wanted to start looking for something else to do. And I played tennis a lot with my friends over the summer, and so I kind of got into that, and so decided to play for the school.
You enjoy tennis?
I am, very much.
Christina, how long have you been playing?
Since middle school.
Since middle school, so you're a veteran then.
Yeah.
On these days when you don't have a girls team, you could slide her in there and let her play with the boys teams maybe.
A lot of the boys are kind of scared of her, actually.
So she's number 1. Now, let me ask you this. In tennis, do you like to stand back and take the long shot? Do you like to rush the net, or do you mix it up? Or what are you best at? I mean, if you're number 1, you got to be pretty good at something.
Yeah, I like hitting winner shots, but coach sometimes get on to me for that.
Well, you're back along the baseline there and hit from there? Or
She's a baseline player.
Baseline player. How about you, Jace?
I'm just wherever I can hit it. As long as it goes in, I'm good.
How long have you been playing tennis?
This is my first season, too.
Yeah.
Really? So you got some inexperienced guys, and you got some veterans like Christina, I guess?
I got a lot of experience on the girls' team and a lot of newcomers. Matter of fact, we have 7 senior boys out of 8 boys total.
And they didn't even get to play last year.
They didn't get to play last year, and 5 of that 7 are going to be playing their first ever tennis match this spring.
Better have some good coaching there.
So we have a philosophy, don't try to go out there and beat them playing tennis. We go out there and play our way. So Jason's exactly right. Get the ball back as many times as you can.
over the net, preferably.
Exactly right, and wait for your opponent to make a mistake.
Oh, okay.
So,
who's going to help you as far as coaching this year?
Amanda Price is my assistant. She's a 3rd grade teacher at Taylor Elementary School.
Okay.
She's young, so and she relates to them a little bit better than us old timers, I guess. But she does a great job. So we're excited to have her on this year.
Are you a pretty good tennis player yourself?
I'm not horrible. I played in college. I played in junior college for a couple of years, so I'm kind of not as good as I used to be. The age and not playing as much.
Well, slow down a little bit, don't we?
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you about Jared, your son, who played basketball here at Bradley, just graduated. He's at UT Knoxville, I guess?
Yep, he's at UT.
Doing quite well there, I think.
He's doing very well, yeah.
And your other child, Callie, she's here at Bradley.
She's a junior here at Bradley, plays volleyball.
But she doesn't want to play tennis for her dad, right?
You know, it's This is my fun sport, Dad. So is what her thought was, and I like winning. So I want to have
You're
fun
too
too.
intense for her, huh?
But it's a little bit too much for her. So, but she plays a lot of volleyball. She plays on the side. She plays club ball. She stays busy. So it's probably a good thing for her to.
Well, parents tend to be rougher on their own kids anyway.
Mine will tell you that usually, yeah.
Yeah. Christina, what do you enjoy about tennis? Obviously, you're pretty good at it. You going to try to play in college somewhere, or do you know yet, or
Thinking about it, but I like the competition, I guess, the most.
like the competition? Who's going to be strong in your district, Coach?
God, tennis is so different. You see so many new faces every single year, and having a year off. Cleveland boys are going to be, without a doubt, the team to beat in the boys' side. The girls, I don't know. I'd like to say that we're strong contenders this year.
Yeah.
I think we've got a solid group, but I just don't know what other people have coming back. I know Cleveland girls are going to be pretty good. They've got some young talent. I'm sure men in Walker Valley, East Hamilton's always puts a good team out. So that's a good question.
Very competitive. Then.
I think so.
Trace, what is the toughest thing about playing tennis? I mean, since you're just starting, I mean, it's probably been a real challenge for you.
Yeah, so I'd say the toughest part is being able to hit good hard shots back with decent players and being
And keep
able to
them in
move
bounds.
around and keep it in bounds. Yeah.
Yep. Jace?
I'm just trying to get my serve in for now. I'm just trying to get my serves in, and it goes smooth sailing after that. So.
Fault, double fault,
Right.
lets, and all that, I don't know a whole lot about tennis. I've seen enough on TV to know a little bit about it. There you go.
These boys have worked extremely hard. The amount of improvement they've showed from the summer until now is unbelievable. If I'd had these guys for 2 or 3 years,
Yeah.
I would be telling you that we're going to surprise some people. I'd be contending we were contenders, but Cleveland's awfully good this year.
Yeah.
I think we can sneak up on some people, though. I really do.
How long have you been coaching tennis?
This is my 3rd year coaching tennis.
Okay. Well, and you came to Braden and played ball here at Braden, didn't you?
I'm a bear.
What sports did you play here?
Well, I played a little tennis when I was here. Started out in basketball, but I didn't play all the way through. I didn't always make the wisest decisions back then. They wasn't horrible, but I was a 5'5" sophomore too.
Oh, okay.
So, and about 95 pounds soaking wet. So if you little guys out there, you will grow if you stick to it.
And we've talked about your 2 children. Now go ahead and tell us your wife's name. I know her, but you go ahead and
My
tell her.
wife is Angie. She's 26 and a half years. She works for UPS. She's hired several of our ex-students in the past. So.
26 years. You're still on your honeymoon then, aren't you?
Oh yeah, every day.
Well, it's going to be a great season. It starts Thursday or tomorrow.
Tomorrow, really, yeah.
TCPS, the boys. And then you go to Chattanooga Central on Thursday there.
Central Thursday.
What do you have in mind throughout the season? Do you have any in-season tournaments that you get invited to that you'll be participating in, or it's pretty much just a district schedule and some outside teams?
Yeah, it's just a district schedule. We've scheduled Ray County and East Ridge outside of our district. We're only allowed to have 16 matches.
Okay.
That's our max, and we've got that. We've got that set, so I can't set anything else up. We have a tournament we'd like to play in the preseason, but we weren't able to do that this year. So.
Well, everything changed since last year.
It's a lot different. Yep.
And you were here 2 years, then you had a year off. So did that really disrupt your program? I guess it did disrupt a lot of things for people, but.
Not a whole lot, I don't think. I don't think it disrupted a lot. We were able to do some stuff this summer because, being outside and being able to distance real well. And we were pretty set last year when they shut everything down. We've been practicing, so we need some boys out next year, though. I can tell you that if I can use this for a recruiting tool. I've got 7 senior boys, only got 1 coming back, so there's some athletes out there. I like basketball players, too. They're usually pretty good athletes. But
Heck yeah, you can use this as recruiting
and
tool.
I know a little bit about basketball, too, so hopefully
Well,
yeah,
we'll try our best to run down the hallways and get you some guys that can swing a stick.
that makes it hard since I'm not on campus to do that. I'm off campus, so the recruiting part's kind of hard. But
Yeah.
I got some good young kids coming from middle school, but I don't have enough to make 6 boys next year.
Wow.
So
And how many senior girls do you have besides Christina?
I've got 3 seniors, Christina, Lauren Baker, and Gabby Peacock. They've all been playing for a while, and they've been playing those top positions for the last 4 years. So I'm excited about what they're capable of.
Who's your number 1 boys player?
Keegan Farkas. And
Okay.
if y'all know him, he don't like to talk, so that's why he's not here today.
And Christina's your number 1 girls player?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we wish you the best of luck throughout the season, all of you guys, Jace, Christina, and Trace there, and try to stay safe and everything. Rep the B, as we say.
Oh, yeah.
And do it like we
sir.
should always do
We're
that.
going to play hard.
I know you will. We'll talk again sometime down the road here. This is head coach Franklin Elrod, Jay Standridge, Christina
Keenum.
and Trace Benton.
Yes, sir.
And I'm your host, Gary Ownbey. Until next time, we'll say so long for now. God bless and go Bears and Barretts.